Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I'm back on Path of Legends Pushing Ladder in Ultimate Champion League. So if you watched my last video of Ladder, I was able to reach Ultimate Champion League in that video itself with an 81% win rate, which placed me in the top 1,200 players in the world. So of course I have to fix that as soon as possible. In today's video, I'll be pushing to top 1,000, maybe even top 500 if I can. So I'm playing QueenBow again. I have made a few videos about this and I made a community post about it too, where I just believe QueenBow will be better than 3.0 this season just because the Queen buff and the Archer's nerf both kind of have an effect. Gonna go for an Xbow right now, and I actually think he just lost the game, gonna be honest, because he just overcommitted quite a lot. I actually don't really mind when they go for an early marcher like that because it actually does result in a pretty decent punish if you can get it down in time. Nice Ice Spirit Skeletons to retarget the miner. I'm going to call the early good game right now, and I'm going to go for a Knight to predict his building, or maybe Magic Archer, which he's back to. Okay, actually, I don't know if he was back or not, but I thought maybe he might be. But goes for the Spear, so good catch anyway. Another alternative would have been like a pre-log, but I did not know when exactly he was going to go for the Spears, so that's why I think just Knight was better, and that is honestly already a good game. So if people ever go for like an aggressive marcher on your Knight like that, guys, what I like to do is go either Archer Queen or Archers on the Magic Archer, as you saw there, and then just snipe it and get a nice counter push with the Knight, plus that support troop, plus an Xbow. You can also go Xbow opposite if you want, although if they're smart, they can just bomb tower on the Xbow and defend the other stuff easily, but if they try and like overcommit defend instead, you can get a pretty good defense going. Just gonna go for my Queen low. Don't want to take any Queen hits, or rather don't want to take any minor hits on the Queen. Goes for a bomb tower, which I might just fireball, honestly. I know he has a Magic Archer that I want to save fireball for, but I do want to force stuff out with my Queen. I mean, she's very strong after that buff. I'm going to pop my ability right now, and he's going to be forced to play something else. Yep, NATO forced out, so just a positive elixir trade machine in general. In this matchup especially, he's playing the Remy Ellie Minor Wallbreakers deck, which I've actually not seen in a fair amount of time, going to be honest. So kind of props to him for playing it, I guess. Don't get me wrong, Minor Wallbreakers is super overpowered, but I don't feel like this version is that popular anymore. It's usually like Minor Poison with Bomb Tower, maybe Evo Knight. Like, he does have an Evo Knight, but maybe like Little Prince, you know, way overshadows Magic Archer. Just gonna Fireball Cycle his tower though, log the breakers to make sure my Tesla stays alive. He definitely might Marcher these skeletons. Yeah, I had a feeling he would. So I'll go for my Knight over here, then Queen off to the side to snipe the Marcher first, and it's gonna target the Knight actually, so that is really bad. I'll pop my ability and then Ice Spirit, and Queen's gonna kill that. Okay, that is most definitely good game now, because this Evo Knight plus Queen is gonna support this Xbow an unbelievable amount. He goes for Knight. I'll actually just take the Fireball on it. I'm gonna be honest, there's no point not fireballing because I'm basically getting him in Spell Cycle range regardless of what he does. I'll log all this back, and I actually think he can't stop this in time. Yeah, especially because he logged. I think he should have gone something to tank and then gone log. But GG, very nice win against pretty straightforward matchup actually. It's more of just a beatdown type matchup where you get a Knight, you get a Queen down, and then you Expo with that, and you usually overwhelm them. So nice easy first match of the video. 80 off, top 1k. Alright guys, so the next game against Gabriel, who I believe is actually a saint in the Bible or something like that, because I have a friend called Gabriel. He told me it was named after that. I'm just going to Ice Spirit to start things out, as always. See what's up here. Skeleton's the back, and he's not playing anything. I'll just cycle my stuff, you know, log, and then I think cycling a Queen here is fine, but I'll cycle a Knight because I want to get back to my Evo Knight. And I'm not really sure what he's doing. Okay, Inferno Dragon. I'll actually Expo opposite, because this could be a bunch of things, but against iDrag, I do always like going for the Expo opposite play. And I will go for a Queen to snipe this bowler. I think if I played it in the left lane, it wouldn't hit that bowler, so I'll go for it in the right, and hope that I can take out the iDrag by kiting it over. Okay, no, that was an epic failure. Oh god. I was really hoping I could counter the iDrag by kiting it over into the Queen with my cycle cards. Evidently, that was not possible. I'll Knight. I think I'm going to survive. This looks really bad. I'll log the Lumberjack back, and iDrag's only 1 HP, so that was a pretty good play on his end, being pretty aggressive, but I think I'm fine. I'm pretty sure he froze there, right? Because that's why I had to, like, kind of overcommit on defense there. But I was able to survive, and I'm going to be honest, guys, that was a pretty aggressive option by me. I think the best play probably would have been to let the Xbow go, and then gone Queen where it could attack both the Bowler and the Lumberjack, and the Inferno Dragon rather. Probably in the left, but it's not really a big deal regardless. Now that he goes iDrag the deck, and I know he's playing LumberLoon, I'll go for my Tesla just to pre-cycle it and be very annoying. As he goes for a Balloon, I'll go Skellies first to distract the iDrag, then Xbow to kite this balloon in, and he's going to have to play a Bowler last second. He's at like 0 elixir right now. And then a very fun fact about this placement, guys, it's actually going to kite this bowler over and defend it. So I don't think I need to respond to this bowler with anything, actually. I can Ice Spirit if I need to last second, because just in case it doesn't, but I'm like 90% sure, yep, if they go bowler like that, you know, down low in the middle, it will get kited by that Tesla placement, which is very nice knowledge to have. Just going to cycle log, and I mean, this matchup is really free. Like, you should never lose this as an Xbow player, because I have Tesla too. If I had Cannon, sure, maybe it would be a bit more tricky, but because I have Tesla Queen, there's absolutely nothing he can do against this. Gonna Knight, just defend this. He goes for the freeze. I'll log, and he's forced to bowler right now. In the meantime, I'll activate my King Tower amidst this huge push. So I'll actually go for my Skellies. Ice Spirit to activate, as well as pop Queen ability. Beautiful activation. It's a bit of a tricky play, activating King while you're doing another sequence on the other side of the map. But if you just have the right timing down and focus, you can get it off. Gonna Fireball. He's gonna take a huge lock here, because he has no ground card in cycle right now. Just counting a cycle. I think he's back to bowler as of right now, but he does not get it down in time. So I'll Ice Spirit, super last second, Queen, super last second. Notice these plays, guys. He was hoping the iDrag would just kill the Xbow, but I just defended it super ultra last second and was annoying for him to deal with. Gonna Xbow again, he has to bowler, and my Queen can just melt it with the ability. I'll pop it right now. Okay, smart going bowler low like that, but I'll actually just Fireball it to just get tower damage and pretty much put him in spell cycle range. Gonna kite this Lumberjack over with the Skeletons. Ice Spirit 2, okay, does go to the Xbow unfortunately, but I mean, the game is over. I just have to Fireball twice, and there's no way he can get a huge balloon push. I'll pre-Tesla first, because I actually do want to be safe. I don't want to like cycle a Fireball and then get overwhelmed, and I actually do have to Xbow to pull this balloon over. Nice NATO, but is he going to freeze with it? Okay, if he froze out, I have to Fireball on defense, but since he does not, now I can just go for the double Fireballs, and I have a 3-card cycle down with the Queen. This is why Archer Queen is also so strong, just because she's a champion and enables a 3-card cycle, which is so powerful right now. So just get back to a Fireball, and that is going to be a good game. Very nice win against LumberLoon, pretty free matchup. The start was a bit aggressive, but nothing you can't come back from again. So we take those for sure. Again, you should really never struggle with that matchup if you're playing a Tesla. If you're playing Cannon, you have to be very wary of when you're cycling your Queens. But that's going to put me in the top 1K, 883. Let's keep the push going. Alright guys, so in a game against a Japanese player with a pretty cool character at the end. That's like a flower of some sort. I really like that, actually. I'll Ice Spirit to start things out, as always. Mighty Miner, okay. This could be Hoggy Q. Most likely, I guess, because I don't see Mighty in too many other decks. Logbait, yeah, Firecracker Mighty. This is most definitely going to be Hoggy Q, although there's a small chance it could be that really annoying Royal Recruit spam deck with the Skeleton Barrel. That is a disgusting matchup. I really hate that, and I'm thankful it's not going to be that deck, because this guy has a log. That deck does not run log, so it is Hoggy Q confirmed. I'll hover my Tesla in the middle, because yep, he's going to hog. Ice Spirit to kite these goblins over, and I really hope he expos. This is a play. Someone in my Discord server, shout out to Slytherin Sloth if you're watching this. He comments on almost all my videos, but he also tagged me in my Discord server and said that he recently started beating Hoggy Q because he's been using my tips, which I'm glad to hear, and one of them specifically was going for a Tesla low, and then you bait out an Earthquake, and then you punish them and get a huge log. So that's kind of what I tried to do there, and that's why I was hoping he would Earthquake, because if you can get them, like, kind of overcommitting, then they can get really screwed over early on, because it's single elixir, they can't really cycle that easily. I'm going to get back to a Tesla. I think I can just barely get back in time. I was thinking I'd have to Xbow if I wasn't able to, but I am, so I'll be fine. Not going to take too much damage. I'll be fine taking that Mighty chip in the right, honestly. And I'm actually going to Xbow right now, I think, because he does not have Mighty back in cycle. All he has is building, and I feel like he spent quite a lot of elixir on offense just now. So, yep, good catch on the bomb tower. Beautiful. Going to EQ, which means you won't have enough for the Mighty Miner in time. Log, yep, not enough. That's going to be a lock right there. And pretty good stuff. I mean, we're not going to get too much damage, but we're just going to equalize, and I'm honestly fine in this matchup going same lane. In terms of spell cycle, like, you always go opposite lane to their push. Oh, I'm at 11% on my phone. Okay, that is very scuffed. That's unfortunate. I'll have to do something about that. But as I was saying, I do like going for same lane situations sometimes in this matchup, because you get a queen down, they actually cannot kill a queen in the same lane. They're only playing Earthquake, whereas archers are a lot more volatile. You know, they die to Earthquake plus log, for example. and you can actually outspell cycle them. And on that note, I'll take a free fireball on that bomb tower any day. I'm going to get back to a Tesla as well. And this 3-card cycle of the Queen is just going to be so powerful. Ooh, Firecracker goes right into the Tesla, but unfortunately, it pushing itself back screws me over. Anyway, a log, and as you can see, shout out the 3-card cycle because I am getting a lot of value from that, just getting back to a Tesla super fast. Unfortunately for me, though, I was not able to get my Queen ability off in time. That would have been really nice. He does mess up his Earthquake, though. I guess he was thinking I'd go Tesla and, like, panic cycle back to one, but nope, I just Expo the middle to kite the hog. And he logs the middle, which is a terrible play because, I mean, Expo's already dead, and it doesn't hit the tower. So we are already winning by spell damage, and it's only going to get worse as the game goes, honestly, because Fireball does do more than an Earthquake. So as long as I don't take an Evo Firecracker to the face, I'll be chilling. And notice, guys, I'm never cycling anything directly in front of my left side tower. That is something that I don't really talk about, actually, but it's just a pretty, like, implicit strategy that I use in this matchup, just because you cannot afford to let them Firecracker you. So I never cycle like a knight in front, for example. Never. Anyway, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. I'm actually going to Expo because he overcommitted a lot to that Queen. And he had to, and now he has to commit to this Evo Knight as well. Otherwise, it's going to wreak havoc. I'm going to Knight to predict a bomb tower. Even if he goes Mighty, I'm honestly fine with that. He's probably going to defend this Expo easily. He can go either Hog or Earthquake right now. I'll Fireball this, maybe catch him off guard. He might not be ready for it. And beautiful play. As you can see, those Fireballs always get you mini Expo locks. We had a Knight hit as well, so that was a really clean play. You guys, you might not know about it that much, but last second Fireballs can really catch them off guard and get you a small Expo lock that can actually win you the game. So I am really happy about that one, and that is good game now. I mean, I've said it a few times, but the game is over. In triple, I'm going to try and count his Firecracker cycle. I'm going to predict it right now, in fact, with a Knight. Okay, good that he didn't go for it. For him, like, well played. I was thinking he would Firecracker on my Queen. Now he's just going for the EQ cycle with a Mighty in the back, using the 3-card cycle. That's not going to do him too many favors, though, because I do have my Queen down. She's going to die, but I have my Evo Knight in the building. I'll Ice Spirit 2, just instant Fireball that Firecracker off. No thank you, don't want to deal with you. And then now that he's going for these EQs, I'm going to do what I was talking about, guys. Expo opposite to pressure. The sole purpose of this Expo is to get an Earthquake forced out opposite lane. There's absolutely no reason I'm going to try and get a lock with this Expo. So he actually goes for the Earthquake. And Expo's alive on pretty low HP. It's going to get a small lock, not much though. As I said, I don't really care about it. Evo Knight's going to work in the other lane too. But I'll defend this Firecracker and get my Fireball cycle back. He's definitely not going to be able to catch up. I mean, he can EQ like maybe 2 more times in the next 10 seconds, but Fireball already does enough to outdamage an Earthquake, even if he gets back to a second Earthquake right now. The game is over, and again, I don't talk about it very much, but a very good thing in this matchup, guys, never cycle stuff directly in front of your Princess Tower if you can help it, because they're just going to get a free Firecracker off. So I pretty much played that really well, and I do like having Queen over Archers in that matchup, honestly, because you just get a champion to fight their champion. You get the 3-card cycle advantage. If you're playing with Archers, I play it pretty aggressively, actually, with more offensive Expos, but top 690, I'll take it. Let's keep the push going. Alright, guys, so I'm going against Culpa, and I'm going to go... Oh, Mea Culpa. I think that's like a Latin saying or something. I don't know exactly, but I know it means something. But I'm going to go for 2,000 medals, guys, because we are like 2 wins off it anyway. Might as well make that the goal of today's video. Lava first play, love to see it. I absolutely adore Lava Hound matchups with this deck, guys. He gives a well played for whatever reason, but Lava matchups are so good with this deck because you have literally no reason to ever lose a Lava matchup. I'll Queen to snipe that LP. Actually, good ability. Oh, that's going to protect the LP, damn. Okay, I did not think he had ability that early on, actually. I thought I just let it go. Thankfully, though, Queen targets the LP first. Oh, terrible Phoenix. He needed to wait like half a second more, but he got impatient. I'll Knight as well to protect this Queen and take that egg out, because she will retarget onto the lava. And that's a free defense, so... Queen is so good in this matchup, and because I have a Tesla, you know, sometimes this deck's played with Cannon, but I like Tesla. I do love playing it. And Knight's going to force Skelly Drags out, and the Skelly Drag's going to melt to this Archer Queen as well. And then I could Expo, but he's going to respond to the Queen. Maybe Barbs, if I had to guess. Yep, there they are. So, pretty easy defense, all things considered. And now, all he has in hand, he has like Lava Hound, Balloon, and some spells. So, I could honestly Expo, but I think I'll just chill and Knight, because Knight's actually going to force a response. Actually, I think he's back to Tombstone too. But Knight will force a response out, and pretty much not letting him play the game the way he wants to. I'll Queen the back as well. His best play here is probably just Lava Hound in the other lane, I think. But that's also not going to work out at all, because I do have a Tesla in this deck as well. He keeps giving the well played, I'll just give it back. And Loon opposite, that's a really bad play, because I just have a Tesla. Free +1 trade. Oh, my phone's at 6%. Hold up. Okay, I know this game is pretty much over at this point. He's not back to his Barbs right now, so this is going to take tower. LP's going to melt. Goodbye to you. Even if he goes ability, Xbow's on tower. I'll Ice Spirit Skellies to make sure it takes it out. And then I'm going to take tower. The question is, will my phone survive? I'm at 6%, so will my phone die, or will I get the win? I'm actually kind of nervous right now, guys. Oh, God. Because I know this is the freest defense of my life. Lava's one of my best matchups in all of Clash, and people have been watching me for a while know that. Like, I've gotten a lot of comments about how good I am against Lava Hound decks. Oh, my God, 5%. It is going down. This is so dramatic, but free defense again. Tesla first. Cycle my queen. That's a free fireball if I've ever seen one as well. Fireball log just to kill all of it. And as you can see, I'm already back to a second Tesla in case he goes balloon opposite or tries anything funny. And then the queen just goes absolutely insane. He actually gives up, so thank God, guys. He gave up, so my phone being at 5% was not really a limiting issue here. At 4% now, my God. So yeah, good thing that I just beat him in single. Outcycling the Barbs is a really nice play, actually, because that was basically guaranteeing me to get a lock. Notice I was not really impatient. I didn't go for an Xbow super early on. I set up my cycle and position on the board to be perfect to support that Xbow timing. And that is pretty common with QueenBow, guys. You don't just spam Xbows with this deck. Usually you set up and orchestrate a more effective Xbow push with stuff on the board, especially like a queen again. But he is spamming emotes. He is definitely mad. Whatever. That's a free plus 33. I'll take it any day of the week. 1974, 564 in the world. Let's go for one more win, but first I'll charge my phone. Alright, guys, so I'm game against this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, I've charged my phone a bit. I'm at 18% now, just so I can hopefully get a nice... a nice, I guess, what am I trying to say? Like a nice amount of battery to support this ladder push before it dies. Okay, he goes for a Mother Witch on my Ice Spirit. That's actually annoying, but Queen, as you can see, does a great job. Wow, Queen plus Tower absolutely shreds those. And he goes for Sparky. I'll actually Xbow. I don't really like this play because it is very risky, but I feel like it's going to pay off. So he's going to have to protect that Sparky. Yup, Goblin Giant. Queen's going to melt that because that's going to get at least half of the Goblin Giant out before it even crosses the bridge, which I absolutely love to see. Because now this Tesla will go to work on the Goblin Giant, and that's going to probably kill the Sparky too. He does not support this. That's a huge misplay. What is he doing? I'll go Knight the back 2, and that's good game. Perfect. Single elixir sequence against Goblin Giant. I know I'm down elixir right now, but I don't know what he's doing. Like, I seriously don't know what is going through his head. I'm going to spam this emote a bit because he was BMing right at the start. And goes Dark Prince. I'm down about 3.5 elixir, guys. You can tell because he played the Dark Prince in the back when he was at 10. And I was at about 6.5 elixir. So, oh, Evo Bats. Okay, I'll Ice Spirit. Okay, Ice Spirit dies. I'll just Fireball, I guess. I'll take that. That's fine. He's laughing, but I'm fine taking that. Like, he is not playing a big spell, most likely, because he's playing Sparky. So I am big chilling. I don't really care about that connection. Sparky the back. Okay, the best play here is probably Queen, honestly. I like defensive Xbows in this position, but since I'm playing QueenBow, it's a bit different. If I was playing Thrupuno right now, I would defensive Xbow. But since I'm playing QueenBow, I think I can defend without a defensive Xbow. I can just Queen the back, Tesla the middle, cycle back to one or more Knight, or Knights, and yeah, gonna Knight first to protect the Tesla from getting Sparky splashed. Ice Spirit to freeze the Sparky and prevent my Queen from getting hit by that. Beautiful micro, and that's going to be a free defense. The Sparky is going to kill the Queen, and I can then just go Skeletons to push it into my Tesla. Good arrows, actually. I will have to log, but that's not going to get a hit if I log it, so very nice. Going to give him the good luck again. He wants to BM. I'll BM back. I have absolutely no issues with that. And he is not breaking through. I'm sorry to inform him, but I have an Evo Knight in cycle. There's absolutely no hope for this dude. He has his Evo Bats, actually. That is problematic, because Evo Bats are a very annoying card, actually. They can really overwhelm you if you're not ready. So my best response is actually just Fireballing the Bats. Gonna get my Queen down. I could go Evo Knight right now. It's gonna tank the Sparky hit very well. I'll Skeletons too. And it's also gonna just DPS this push extremely nicely. And then that's going to be a really easy defense. Good Fireball. Beautiful Queen ability too. Skeleton just to be safe. And perfect defense. Took no damage at all. So yeah, I'll just keep saying thanks because he wanted to BM from the start. Like, he's playing Goblin Giant Sparky as well. And one of my friends told me that he actually has been losing to Sparky recently and he wanted me to BM them for him. So I got you. And this guy was BMing from the start anyway. So let's give him the BM. Just literally like pretty much Sparky first play. Thanks, and Goblin laugh. So that's going to be it, guys. That is going to be 2,000, I think, medals. Plus 26. That's a really low medal gain, but still enough to just barely reach. Oh, 2,500 on the dot. Oh, that is insane, guys. Look at those perfect round numbers. 2,000 medals, number 500 in the world. That is actually beautiful, and that's going to be a great ladder push with QueenBow. Again, one of my favorite decks of all time, and probably my favorite Xbow deck for the season. So hope you guys enjoyed the video of just 5 straight wins. Very clean, fast ladder push. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.